Speaking of the B list, though, I was there on Monday, and I did that whole thing, the whole thing where I'm like, my mom is now into crystals and witchcraft. She said if Jesus Christ wore a rose quartz crystal, he would have risen in 2 days, right? I did that whole thing. Yeah. And then this bald guy stands up and he goes, "That's blasphemy." That's blasphemous. And I literally, I was confused. I just went, "Hey, dude, wait till the end. I'll bring it all back around." I was like, "I'll bring it back around." And then he went, "You probably have your vaccines, don't you?"
Oh, no.
And then I literally went,
"Dude,
does this guy think I'm... Yeah. I was like, this guy thinks I'm a libtard.
You got smoked.
What is happening right now?
You got smoked.
This guy thinks I'm fucking... I don't know.
You guys have seen the house now.
I get it a lot.
That turtle's new. I showed up and then I saw my roommate the next morning. I was like, "Hey, we got a turtle now. Did you see a turtle moved in?" He's like, "Oh yeah, that's my turtle."
Oh, that's not yours. You were surprised.
That's crazy. You said it was yours.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I don't want to claim any responsibility. You lie to all your guests? I hate getting responsibility.
Is he paying rent?
What's his name?
His name? I don't even know his name.
Probably Frank.
We can name him now.
Is there any? Are your roommates here today?
Yeah.
Where they at?
Oh, I think they're sleeping.
They don't.
I'm about to wake them up.
I've never seen them.
Trust me, we'll wake them up down here. It's yeah.
I want to do it on the show.
Let's charge upstairs and wake them up. What the fuck is your turtle's name?
They're gonna be they're like Blastoise, dude. Give me the fuck alone.
Find out if he can count by twos and tie his shoes.
Yeah.
Because if so,
it's Franklin.
It's probably Frank for sure.
He doesn't have a backpack and a ball cap on though.
Not yet.
Oh, he is. He's in his comfortable outfit.
Yeah, he's in bed, dude. Is it a snapper for real though, yo?
I don't think it's a snapper.
It's not a snapping turtle.
Stick your finger in there, Max, and find out.
He did.
I stuck my whole hand in the tank and I pet it
a lot
already.
of turtles will snap it. Turtles have a V shape.
You've contaminated his home.
I did, yeah.
With your dirty phalanges.
Dude, trust me, I didn't wash my hands before I came here, and there's something growing in that tank now. Trust me, boys. I did. Yeah, I did. I did.
He's just touching everybody's mics before we got here.
Yeah, hey, how you guys doing?
Good.
Yeah.
This is atrocious, dude. One time, have you ever seen a dead turtle? Scary. That's a scary thing.
It looks like alive, but just not. What do you mean?
It looks like a regular turtle, but you're like, oh man, where'd he go?
Why isn't he moving? Why isn't he moving?
I hate when they're busted up. I don't want to.
I don't want to see that.
I ran one over on accident.
I saw a squirrel get turned into a mentally handicapped squirrel yesterday. Car hit the motherfucker hard, dude, and then it was just like limping across the street.
Where
I was like,
no, physically.
What are we doing?
No, because it was using all four of its legs, but it couldn't walk right anymore.
Oh yeah.
That's a West Side turtle.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, dude. I was on my way to work, or else I would have saved it.
It's the last time I'm coming back.
All right. Anyways, welcome back.
What do you call this? One of those barrels today on the side of the highway.
You hit one?
Oh, dude. And we didn't hear the end of it, man.
Well, dude, brother and sister dickweed over here. Laughing at each other. Anywhere I go anywhere with these two.
That's what I've heard.
The wife and the best friend. They're always at each other's throats.
We might as well be married, honestly.
I did go to a Thai restaurant with you guys, and there was an entire crash out within the booth. And then you're like, I gotta go fucking smoke. I was like, is this how it always is?
I bought her a nice tumbler at the Starbucki's earlier, and
I'm gonna need you to stop that.
Can I not say that? Is that a slur? Can I not say that?
It sounds like one.
Starbucki, dude. Like just get coffee thrown in your face.
Starbucks I'll go to, you might get more than coffee thrown in your face,
let's
brother.
Start the show.
All right, welcome back to Drunk Buds. Today we have just the nicest group of guys with us today, dude. They've been so kind and generous to me. We have This Place Sucks veterans, Joey McIntyre and Jordane Edmondson, or Jordane Edmondson. I'll get into that later because I'm still not sure.
We're
And my other co-host, Steven Stewart.
That's me.
That's him. Thanks for being
Thanks
here.
for letting us come on here.
And I'm your other co-host, the one with the most. Max Jensen.
The Max
Hell was a
Jensen.
ghost, Max.
Honestly, I look darker than you guys on the camera right now, so I'm pretty hyped about that. When I sat down, I was like, somehow I'm not the palest motherfucker
Well, I
here.
think the worst was when Vince sat right there and the light hit his face on his mustache where it looked like he had a Hitler stash. I'm dead serious. He was like, "Oh, I need to move. I need to
he
move
made me
seats."
switch
Poor
seats.
I'm thinking about doing a stash. What do you guys?
You know, I had the thought. I was literally thinking yesterday. I was like, I can't grow a beard, but maybe I'll become a stash guy.
Well, I was shaving last night and I left a little French number.
I don't like any.
You know,
Don't shake your head with your mutton chops, motherfucker.
I'm allowed to judge people. I rock this stupid shit on my face. I
You
can
should
say
get them
whatever I want.
connected. You should grow
I
the
have.
stash.
My mustache doesn't grow like it can. It just takes a lot of maintenance.
You weren't
But
when you shaved him. I was like, "Yo, where the fuck they go?" And
I
you're
told
like,
you
they're
I was-
coming back.
I told you I was
Trust me.
starting a fresh base. You know. I used to have a beard. I used to have like a pretty
really?
large beard. Yeah, and then I got tired of it. COVID happened. I had to wear a mask. That sucks.
That would suck.
Having a giant Kimbo Slice beard and wearing a mask. So
You should
I
have a
shaved it
beard.
all off, and I just had little sideburns. And then one day I grew it out a little bit, and then I shaved here and got the full chop effect. And I've been rocking it for 5 years now. I haven't
So-
stopped.
It is a choice.
It is
what
a
you're
choice.
saying.
Yes,
it's a
absolutely.
choice.
It is a choice. Yeah.
Because you can grow a full beard.
I want to look like a gay Triple H.
Yeah, you did it for the bit.
yeah.
I did it for the bit. I'm really living the bit.
You walk into Sports Clips, you find Motorcycle Weekly. You're like, I want that one.
Yeah. I want to
that's
look
what I
like
want.
a motorcyclist without owning a bike. That's the goal.
I've said it a million times.
appropriating.
Brother.
Well,
You
the places
rule
we've
the
been,
world.
the places we've been, and the shows we've done.
Yes.
just look
Are we,
like
are
you
we
fit
allowed to
in.
talk about that? Because you told me something, and I do want to bring
And
it
I'd
up. But if
rather
we
not.
shouldn't,
Ongoing
I'd rather not for
investigation,
legal
but
purposes.
We'll talk about it here in a minute.
oh, okay. I was
we
like,
can
yeah,
talk around.
I'm not name dropping, but we
We
can talk about
around
it. Yes.
it.
gotcha.
But look, it's no secret that we've all.
It's public
three
info.
Of us here have
Correct.
done a show at a biker gang's bar. Okay. We didn't know it was affiliated at the time. We just thought we were doing yuck-em-ups, goofing off.
Well,
you know.
to be fair, when it was pitched to me, it was pitched as a benefit show for one of our friends'
And it
dad
was.
who
That's what
doesn't
it
have
was,
a foot.
yeah.
And I
Yeah.
went,
Yeah.
I'll do it for a footless man.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a foot. He can't get around to come to shows.
Fair.
I'll bring the show to
But you have
him.
the bar.
Then you figure out why you lost the foot.
And it's a simple,
Being a bar.
a simple Google search.
He gets high sugar barbecue sauce.
A simple Google search will tell you all you need to know about it.
If it's
anyways.
public
There's
info,
nothing-
like,
there's
yeah.
nothing we can really tell you that we know that they. I mean, it's all on the internet.
But
you know.
loosely, dude, it's just a guy we know. Like, we weren't tight with him or anything. We're not going to get in trouble.
No, yeah.
But I don't want to get a hit put out on me.
Fuck no.
You know what
I don't.
mean?
You're hard to
that's
hit.
gonna happen.
You'd be hard to gun
I'm
down.
already super paranoid, dude.
What?
You know what I mean? So if I felt like somebody was out to get me, I'd never leave the house.
He ordered a $150 Temu Hitman, and he shot a random guy in the foot. We have to do a benefit show for him now because he
Yeah.
doesn't have a foot.
Every show's a benefit show. That's how you know
I
you're in
only
a
do it
bad
for
neighborhood.
feetless people.
It was a lady who got a shot in the foot.
Oh my God.
Dude, and then there's a chick at Kentucky Kingdom back in the day got her foot cut off when the elevator broke. We should get them all together. Do one big footless benefit, dude. We'll call it Footloose for the Footless. It'll be like a dance
Yeah.
competition.
Comedy show dance competition.
Hi, my name's Bridget. The date was September 5th.
I wonder whatever happened to her. She got a
93.
good settlement. She's set for life, dude.
Yeah, she got paid out 2.6 or something like that back in.
Damn.
It was like 2005 when it happened, so you know she was living large.
Yeah,
Living large.
living
Man.
like Larry.
Hey, Max, are you going to drink that water?
I'm getting to it, dude.
No, this one.
Yeah,
You
I'm
can
getting to it.
You can drink both?
I'm going to drink them both. I'm already
Damn.
sweating.
So drunken
boys.
buds, that's you guys.
Drunk
Yeah.
buds.
Drunken buds.
Because he's the drunk
I might-
and I'm the buds.
Yeah.
I might
Like
have a few.
weed.
Yeah.
The only
that
issue
makes
is I get
sense.
real quiet when I have to sit down and drink. I do. I like to stand and drink. That's my favorite.
I feel
Standing,
He loves just
drinking.
standing and fucking drinking.
That's
All
why-
right, adjust the camera. We'll all stand around the table.
Oh, that's why Tuesday was a fucking blast at the finals.
Oh yeah, you
Dude,
had fun.
Oh, I was killing outside. I literally looked like I was in a cell. I had
could've
my
been your
hands up
best
on
set,
that railing and I was
honestly.
cracking wise. Dude, I was making a lot of wisecracks and I was killing. I was killing all the comedians. I'm like, why can't I be this funny on stage?
You were cracking me up, dude. Vince, he was talking to Jeff about getting a tattoo, and he's like, "And what would it cost just to book like a fucking blast session?"
Could you just blast my neck up, dude? Just blast my neck out, dude.
Dead serious, and we were dying.
He's like, and that might blast my arms too, dude. I'll blast my face. I'm gonna blast
your back.
Yeah.
He's like, is that not appropriate, like, tattoo talk? Like, is that not what you all say? I'm gonna blast my shit out? And I'm like,
Let me blast all over
Jeff's
you.
like,
What are we talking about?
I can draw you up a nice back piece. And blast you out, brother.
I can hit you from the back.
You won't see it coming.
It is. Steven, do you have any tattoos?
No.
You have none? And
No,
Max
could you
has
imagine?
none?
I just rip up my shirt.
A sweet Lebanese piece, dude.
Dude,
Yeah.
they're
He's white. He's a white guy.
I've definitely got some culture.
He's the culture vulture, baby.
They're a
He's
light
Lebanese.
Middle Eastern. They're like
Yeah, they're right next to Syria. There's really nothing. There's
Syria, Iran. They're all pretty white looking.
Yeah, correct. We just tan real well, but I hate the beach. I don't like being in sand. I don't like it, which is really weird.
It's coarse and it gets everywhere.
Yeah, Anakin.
There's nothing worse than getting sand in a crevice, dude.
No, there's
God,
not.
I hate it. I hate it.
I got sand in my ear once, dude. Terrible. It was like
Sounds
3
like
grams.
sandpaper. Just
I went to the ER and they put oil in it and then sucked it out.
Damn.
they blasted his ear. They
I've seen
blasted
that
his ear
going
out.
on
He took
in
an
this
ear
group.
shot from the doctor, dude.
Let's get Jeff down here to blast us all.
Yeah,
right
he's gonna
now.
blast. He's blasted me up. I mean, look at my arms, dude. That's
Jeff said he wanted to be here.
Jeff's
He's not here
blasted
today.
all over me.
He did say he was going to come.
I
But
thought
he
he would.
did say he was he said he had to make some money. He said
said he
if
had a
people
live
came
show.
in for
Yeah, he's blasting people today.
like a blast guys.
He was leaving Dope Bananas the other night. He said, "Got a blast!" He did his
burn
flew
out.
off,
I'm
dude.
blasting 3 dudes back to back.
Big day, dude.
They're stretching his
pretty
jaws
impressive,
out.
too.
Big day over on the blast.
Stretching. He's like, "Hey, get ready." Ah,
I mean,
my jaw
back to back's
muscles.
impressive.
I do want a tattoo. I think the first one I want to get 3 little rings on my right wrist. 3
Big
little,
Sonic the Hedgehog guy.
Big, yeah. Well, my yeah, not yellow, just completely
Can I-
blacked out rings.
Can
Yeah.
Oh, shit, dude.
He's getting blackout blasted.
I'm the third. I'm Stephen Nichols Stewart the third is my full legal
Nichols.
name. Yeah.
Isn't Nichols the coolest nickname ever? I keep telling him to go by Nichols.
Go ahead and say it before I say it. We knew a guy whose last name was Nichols, and he went as blackface for Halloween a couple of years ago.
His
A
dad,
couple of years ago?
Yeah, that's pretty
his
fresh.
dad was a preacher at a mega
yeah.
church, and he went as Kanye, and his wife was Trump. And he's
Look,
black.
I've already said I'm fucking sorry about it, guys. Okay.
Anyways, the reason I said the Sonic thing, though, that chick I've been seeing,
I didn't know you've. Okay.
Max met her the other night.
She's got a
Yeah.
Butters
He's been
tattoo.
hallucinating of the figure of a woman.
Yeah, is this girl in the room with us?
Yeah, it was
she has
just
a
a
lot
mop.
of
Girl
piercings.
he's been seeing.
She's
It
got
was
a lot
just
of
a mop
piercings,
with a wig
and,
on it.
I had sent a snap of her to my group chat with the boys the other day, and my buddy Tim slid up and was like, "Oh, she's a big fan of Sonic the Hedgehog." I say, all them rings in her fucking face, and dude, it was such a sick. It was sick, dude.
She's
I loved
TSA's worst nightmare.
I loved it,
I need you
dude.
to take all those off.
I need you to stop.
Appreciate it.
She's not allowed to have
These are
MRIs,
hard to get off. They are permanently snapped in.
and she
Those
Are
loved
they?
it.
You know,
Are
I
those
She
wondered.
thought it was
Not
funny.
welded,
They're
but
like
snapped,
crunched
like-
together.
Yeah. I had to take them off to get a head X-ray at the dentist, dude, and it took like an hour and a half. The dentist had to help me with 2 sets of pliers.
What'd they find?
They took my tooth out, dude.
Oh.
They said, we're going to drill into it and we'll come back and fill it up and we'll do this. And I said,
We're
I'm
gonna
going
blast
to
it out.
Gatlinburg Pigeon Forge tomorrow.
Yeah.
Take the tooth out.
They hold up the tooth. They're like, okay, bidding starts at $100. Or what's left.
They
Yeah.
did. They ripped it right out. That's the secret, dude. Get your teeth pulled.
And get you 3 rings tattooed on your arm, dude. I don't want to cut you off. You ought to.
I'll be able to match, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have
Everybody
something
should
on
at least
both
have one
wrists.
tattoo.
What are you going to get on the other?
At least
sure.
one. You guys are
I don't
trying
know.
to.
I always thought like I was gonna have because I want to get I don't know because
Have 3 kids.
like my father like obviously I'm named after my father, correct? So like, and he's dead. He's gone. He's toast. He's gone. He's out of here.
Who are we talking about?
My
His
father.
dad,
And
his
so like I
dad.
want to get a Roman numeral 2, and then eventually when my grandfather dies a 1, and then I'll get my 3 somewhere.
That's
I don't
a good
And then
idea.
he'll
I
get
like that.
4, 5, 6, and 7 in a circle, and then he'll get a couple hands put on it.
I think you should get just the Roman numeral 3 by itself with a bunch of stars around it. Which is like a white supremacy.
Yeah,
I was going to say, where's this going? I know this is not.
And when I first started,
And while you're at it, get this really cool eagle I saw. And you know what? I really love the Chevy Super Sport. So get an SS on there.
when I first started getting tattoos, I only got tattoos that had meaning, and then after I ran out of meanings, I just started making shit off the wall. I was like, I like that one.
First tattoo says LOL
With a little star, yeah. Show them that one. That's.
You guys just got TPS tatted. Where'd you guys get
That's like a
that?
Oh, you want to see them?
Emoji.
They're on our
Yeah,
shins,
it was
dude.
the MySpace era.
Oh, yeah, you wore jeans. Oh,
Oh my God,
Can
it's
we get
coming
it
up.
in?
Pants up,
I can
freak.
pull mine.
Please do.
There it is.
You got to get your
Can we
legs
get that
blasted
in?
more,
I don't know if
bro.
you can get
There we
that
go.
in
We
or
can
not,
zoom in on
but-
that in
Yeah,
post.
This place sucks.
Place sucks.
Yeah, dude.
Obviously, that's the name of your podcast. How's it going? When did you guys start that podcast?
We just celebrated our year anniversary. I think it was back in July.
Damn.
Episode with Charlie
Yeah, that was the one
we
year.
had one for a couple of years together before that. We started in 2019. But we used to meet up behind the post office when we were 9 years old and below each other.
Blasting each other. Blasting each other behind the post office.
We've been in the game for a long time. No, the first show, the Obscure Curio, that was more of his project, anyways. And then I would come on so often. I wasn't even a guest anymore. I was just on the show. And then COVID happened, and we were doing a lot of live streams and stuff. And then I think there was probably a good few weeks where we were the #1 live stream podcast on the Podbean app, which was cool. So we made a little bit of money. That was fun. And then we stopped for a while, and then we finally got together and was like, look, dude, we're not getting any younger. And if we were going to take a stab at doing anything with our lives successful, we should probably start a new show. So he saw a cat. Now he's freaking out. But yeah,
Caught my
that's
attention, too.
the lore. I mean, that's the backstory. Like, we really just wanted to do one and take it serious and, like,
And we knew we were going to start. We
Yeah,
started
you know.
stand-up right around the same
Yeah.
time as the podcast.
so it just kind of went hand in hand, you know.
Fuck. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
that's cool. I
Yeah.
mean, I didn't know that. I do want to kind of do what you guys were like when you say you have somebody on and around so much that like they end up just like being kind of there. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's cool.
He
I
got
just
that,
like
that was
having
me. You already
returning
did that.
guests. Like
You on the
Well, I'm
old-
not like sucking myself off here, but I mean, people were telling him like, "Hey, man, why don't you get that Joey guy and you guys just do something all the time?" Because
Yeah.
those were like the most enjoyable. Not saying the other guests were not enjoyable. I mean, I would come in so often, and then I wouldn't be on for a while, and they were like, "Man, it would be cool if you guys would just stop and do something
They
together."
kept saying
you
start
know?
your own show with a better name because
Yeah.
everybody hated the name The Obscure Curio.
I just got
Yeah.
that the other day.
Yeah.
Somebody in my family, they were like, you know, drunk buds, it kind of makes you sound like you're a drunk. I'm like, well, am I? She goes, no, but people are gonna think that. I'm like, okay, but I've never given a fuck what people thought about what
Drunk
my
Buds is
life
a fine
choices.
name.
I love it.
Podcasts that
Dude.
revolve around people drinking,
Yeah.
smoking weed.
And
they
they have
might be
stupid
drunk.
names like fucking Table of Five or something. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like they don't.
Drink
yeah.
champs.
Champs, you know.
Yeah, drink and like, I'm not gonna drink on every fucking podcast. Then I'd have a problem.
But the month of sobriety's
He
over.
loves weed,
Yeah.
drunk buds.
It makes sense,
I've heard
yeah.
a lot worse podcast names.
Yeah.
Most podcast names suck.
I wanted to start one where
My
we
old
just.
one sucked.
No, Obscure Curio was fine. It is just a lot.
It's obscure.
It's obscure.
sounds like a wrestler.
That one
Obscure Curio.
This place sucks. We used to put on live variety shows at the UAW hall when we were in high school that would be like bands and fucking artists and dancers and comics and shit, and that was called The Obscure Curio.
You were
Oh,
That's what I
okay.
called the
you were
podcast.
opening for a burlesque show before you
Yeah.
did jokes.
Not with in a band though, yeah.
Or were you the main event? You weren't.
A band
Yeah,
and
we were the
dancers.
headlining band.
Yeah. That's why we don't book ourselves as the headliner for This Place Sucks, dude.
What
we can't
was-
be cocksuckers all the time.
What
dude,
was your
you know?
band's name?
That that we were doing that show, Silence of the Siren.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then he had
I wasn't gonna say it.
He had another band called Dead White Girls that we were gonna bring back. That was gonna be our
I kind of
thing.
like that name.
We were gonna revamp that band. I was gonna play bass, and we were gonna do a hardcore band, and then the podcast just kind of happened.
And you guys had an idea. You had told me a while ago you're having it here eventually, but you guys just you also told. Where am I trying to go with this? Hang on, I'm all over the place. You're doing
Dead
the
White Girls.
Suckfest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Suckfest, yeah.
It'll be. It really depends. We might hit the road next year,
Mm-hmm.
and then come back
2026,
and do
yeah.
it, or we might do it and then hit the road.
Well, and you just, but then you also just signed a deal, or you're going to with.
at the venue. Well, we're
Okay.
signing several. We're signing up all of our dates for 2026.
That's gonna be so much fun.
Yeah, I'm actually
happy
starting
for you
my own
guys. That's gonna
festival.
be a blast.
It's called Blast Fest.
Ass blast.
We can have them all. We can book everybody like ahead of time. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have a spot for everybody. Make sure people can make
Yeah.
it. But yeah, we're gonna do a bigger festival up here, a bigger version of This Place Sucks,
Okay.
Yeah.
with bands and comics. But it's gonna be at a huge. Where do you guys know the Mockbee?
Yeah.
That's the game.
Only
plan.
because you
me
guys
about
keep
it.
telling me
Yeah,
about it.
that's the game plan to try to do it.
I'm
there.
not
'Cause there's
like
so much
cool
room.
or underground like you guys.
You can have the comics downstairs on the main stage, and upstairs you can have the music acts, and it doesn't interfere with either or.
There's gonna be a bunch of people tailgating podcasts on the side.
Yeah, that's the whole point. That's what
Yeah.
we want. Yeah, we want people.
We're thinking
They
about
have
doing
rooms
live
for
Absolutely.
Podcasts,
yeah.
getting all the Cincinnati and Louisville
Yeah.
comedy podcasts to do
And
live
then-
episodes.
yeah.
like
Oh, yeah.
that, too.
at Suckfest. Yeah, and just having a whole
All
day.
four of them.
Yeah.
Great networking for everyone. I mean, it does nothing but fucking help people.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's phenomenal. I'm pumped as hell.
And that's why we
now.
bring so many people from, Cincy, Louisville around for our shows, is just to kind of.
Yeah.
Okay,
It
but
just
before
helps.
Suckfest, you guys are moving up here.
That's
Quite
yeah,
possibly.
that's in the cards as well.
Oh, is that not a thing anymore?
See, one of us says it's in the cards, and the other one says quite possibly.
it's kind
Jordane
of
Edmondson, Keller Williams Realty.
Or Jordan if you're south
I didn't
of
realize-
like Burlington. Still not sure.
Oh, look, you want to talk about it? Let's talk about it, Max. My name is Jordane.
Yeah.
Okay, this is all my thing. This is all my thing.
Okay.
I'll tell you,
He just
let me
wants the
finish.
lore. He
This
wants
is
the
my
lore.
thing is for months when I first met you guys, Steven was like,
Hey,
"Oh,
I'm not gonna
Jordan
need
and
this thing.
Joey," and I was like,
For a while.
Do what?
I'm not gonna need that microphone.
Oh, yeah, he's been stewing on this. Go.
I haven't gone by that since high school, though.
Jordan,
Jordan.
Jordan.
And that was just because of everybody making fun of my name in kindergarten, first and second grade. When they would just, as soon as they would go Jordane the first day of school, I would go, it's just Jordan.
Oh, okay.
And we lived with that.
I was gonna say because for months when I first met you guys, he would talk about you guys and he'd be like Jordan and Joey, and I'd be like, "No, bro, it's Jordane." And then I did the first This Place Sucks live, and everybody was like, "Dude, it's Jordan."
And Jordan's fine, dude. Jordan's fine.
It's fine either
And
way.
everybody's like the three of my drunk friends from high school that you talked to.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fair.
yeah.
And Jeff.
It's and Jeff. That's
Matt's known me my whole life.
I would always, if we're doing a show, if I was bringing him on stage where I was introducing, I would always say Jordane. If we're in the car and I'm mad at him, he's Jordan.
It's like his middle
that's the
name.
difference. Yeah,
Oh, so his name's Jordan.
it's up there. Yeah, it's up there with people calling me Wampus Cat. You got to really be in the end to know.
It
The
is
Wamp.
funny because
Well,
people
he
when they
started-
go,
he
what's
goes
his
by
his
Joe
name?
now.
They're talking about Joey. They're like,
I don't know
Wampus.
about Joe
What's his
stuff.
name? Like Joey.
I went by Joe for a couple of years, and I really had a disdain for life and everybody in it. I hate Joe, dude. Joe
Yeah,
sucks.
I think
don't wanna-
Joey's a lot more
Joey's-
lighthearted,
that's cool.
a lot
Would you
more
rather
fun.
Joe or Joseph?
Joe's a criminal.
At a Joe or Joseph, I would go with. I'd go with Joe.
Okay.
Joseph makes me sound like I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
Joe's fine. Joe makes me sound like I'm
sounds
angry.
You do blackface.
When somebody says Joseph Gregory, my government name, I hope nobody does anything with this. My name's Joseph Gregory McIntyre. Sounds like an attorney.
Okay.
It sounds way cooler than it actually is.
You know, I grew up with a.
That's
I'm
why
gonna
I go
start
by
calling you Greg.
That's why I go by Joey G when I do shows.
You're old Greg.
I am old Greg.
I grew up with
You kind of
a.
got the old Greg vibes. We put a different hat on you.
I had a high school friend with the last name McIntyre, and she's a stripper now, or a retired stripper.
And that's crazy. I used to date
She's
a
awesome.
stripper.
Love her to death
So
if she's
yeah,
listening.
this is a simulation, dude.
I've met her.
And his initials, your whole initials.
Yeah, Jape. Got 2 middle names: Jordane, Allen, Paul. Yeah.
See, Paul Allen.
Why do you
have American Psycho? Like
Paul Allen? You're fucking
he's
American Psycho's
and he's got
biggest
business cards now.
enemy.
You listen to Huey Lewis and the
Yeah, we need to put more stickers on. I was just saying I wanted to put because I still have a bunch of your guys's and I want to put them on. Max hates things that are busy. He doesn't like stickers.
You need
Max
stickers?
is a big sticker hater.
We got a sticker guy.
Stickers. I got my guitar case. I'm not gonna full cover my bumper in stickers, but a couple here and there. You gotta place them right. Busyness doesn't belong everywhere.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm a big
No, yeah.
stickerhead, though.
Yeah, I love them.
Find excuses to use stickers.
You guys need stickers.
Well, I said we could put
'Cause we
stickers
have a
all
guy.
over this guy right here.
got
Put
a
them all
guy.
over, or get like a board and we can start putting stickers. Everybody's stickers.
We could do that.
Everybody, also AI
That's a
Ben
crazy
Franklin.
look, yeah.
It's AI.
Yeah.
Tax this dick.
Steven was so excited when he got it. I
I'm
was like,
sure
"This
he
is
was.
fucking AI, dude."
Well, you see, here's the thing. It's the same thing that happened with this shirt. I get fucking shit fuck drunk, and then I buy random shit online.
Yeah,
and I saw that. And I'm like, I gotta have it. I gotta have that.
This is funny till they introduced the dick tax. It's on every inch of foreskin. I heard the Lebanese don't circumcise.
No, they love that over there. They use a machete. It's a whole day. They make a whole day out of it.
They use one of those Alibaba swords.
Texas stick is yeah. That's what Jeff says before he blasts you in the back. That's your.
He says, "Tat this dick, dude," and then he blasts your dick, dude.
Not even when I was in prison. When I was in county jail, there was a fucking outbreak of dudes tattooing their dicks in there, dude.
Well, hold on.
Shout out to Aaron,
Stick and
dude.
poke.
Shout out to Aaron. Stick and poke.
Yeah, Aaron's got one. Yeah.
They took stick and poke
They were
literally.
dollar signs.
You're in there. You don't have a lot going on.
But why is the first place you're like, I'm gonna get my wiener
It's a test
tattooed?
of strength, dude.
like,
I tattooed my fingers. They went, look, a lot of these dudes went straight to the penis. But it was wonky in there, dude.
That's not a crazy
It was
A to
weird
B
in
though.
there. That was, at that particular time period in that pod, when you came in the door, you had to go in this one cell and put your flaccid dick on the table and let them measure it. And if you had the smallest one ever, and we had marks on there, like 2 months worth of marks, you know. I wasn't involved in
Throw it up on the
Let me
scale.
say.
If you had the longest, though, you got an extra food tray, right?
Yeah, if you were the biggest, you got something out, like they'd give you like some fucking canteen or something. But if you were the smallest, you had to fight the other smallest guy in there.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I'm fighting a new guy every month? That's fucked up.
I've been in there for 3 months before they even started this.
You're grandfathered in from having to measure your dick on the table in
They
prison.
let me measure hard, dude. Thank God.
Yeah, I had a little time to fluff it up first.
Did
Jesus Christ.
what game did you say you wanted to watch today? What college game is on? that you were pumped
Texas
on?
plays at 4 today. I think
Damn.
they have UTEP.
Who do you think's taking it?
Texas.
All year?
Texas? No.
Sorry, my
all
bad.
Year,
I
no.
meant for-
I think, man, I don't know. It's tough, dude, because I feel like it's going to be like last year where there's so many teams. Like with the
always how
12-team
college
playoff
is,
system,
yeah.
like that's rough, dude. Like that's going to be. Man, Ohio State might make a run again.
Don't drink my water.
Their defense looks tough. Texas could dick around and get in the playoffs, and you don't know. Their
Do you
defense
think Arch
looks.
is the guy?
I think if
Is
Arch
it the
stays
part where
another
I
year,
put
he's
the
the
microphone
guy.
down?
I don't think he'll leave.
I think
he'll-
he's got another year.
I
yeah.
think after this year and then going into next year, I think next year he's going to be the guy. Of
I think
college
it's
football,
tough
yeah.
to be
Absolutely.
starting QB for 1 year and going to the NFL.
No,
That's
yeah,
tough.
yeah, that's insane.
rare.
I think he will stay all 4 years like Peyton and Eli did, and I think next year he'll make a serious run. This year, I'd say he'll probably get them to the playoffs. They'll probably have a decent season.
Yeah,
but I
they'll
think
show up.
next year they might have a running chance. And I could be wrong, dude. He might get blasted out. That he might suck.
Might get tatted.
He might get tatted up.
Yeah, name of
Week
this
one
episode is Blasted Out.
Blasted out. The week 1 he looked like dog shit. Week 2 he looked great, but he was also playing San Jose State. So I mean, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
You know?
Anything looks good
But
next
yeah,
to
I
a
don't
piece
know.
of
I
shit.
really don't have
Yeah,
a prediction
it's-
on who. Like last year, I would have told you straight up I thought Texas was going to win it all. This year, I really don't know who I've got.
I loved last
that's
year.
not-
I was in Indianapolis and I was watching the game. the refs made a bad call, and Texas fans
they
all
started throwing the
threw
trash. Dude, I
water
loved it. It was
bottles on.
badass,
and they
dude.
reversed the call. I'm like, because that means that you're just condoning that behavior. That's what that means.
But if you look at it though, when they did stop the game to remove all of the trash from the field, and they really reviewed the play that they should have reviewed the first fucking time,
It was a PI. That's pass interference.
Public intoxication?
That's why they overturned it, because it was bullshit.
Texas was drunk on the field. I'm confused.
I don't think that they overturned it because of the trash. I think they overturned it because it was the right call to make, and it's a shame they had to throw trash on the field to get the refs to do their job right.
Damn.
That's me personally. Also, it's Texas, and I don't give a fuck, dude. They could have lit a couch on fire on the sidelines, and I still would have been cool with it.
Thank God nothing else happened because of it. I've heard that you can't buy alcohol at college. Maybe we can look this up.
You can in certain ones. I think Kentucky
up the
you
road
can now. You used to not be able to
in
at Kentucky.
Cincy.
You can only do it at Cardinal
I know up
Stadium,
the road they're sponsored by my favorite beer. I can't remember. The
you will pull it up.
Rheingeist?
It's Rheingeist, but it's what's that?
Truth?
Cincy Light.
Knowledge?
They love Cincy Light. You can buy
Dad?
Cincy Light.
Cincy Light's great. It's a great
It's one of my
fucking
favorite
beer, dude.
beers.
Absolutely.
It's pretty good.
I took my
Drink at the game. What's the point of going?
no, yeah. I
Right?
took.
That's what I'm saying.
I took my dad.
What are you, a
to,
fan of the institution? No,
yeah.
dude, you're a fan of the beer.
I took.
They came out with before the season started. They came out with the beer prices in the highest and lowest for all NFL stadiums, and we were the lowest. The Bengals stadium, Paycor had the lowest. They said it was $6.80, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I have never seen a $6.80 fucking beer at a game.
Dude. That's a fucking
Go
lie.
to the basement bar.
Yeah.
The secret basement.
You gotta get blasted out in the basement to get a beer.
No, I didn't.
I've been blasted.
I know you.
Is that gonna be credit or debit?
You couldn't
put it
buy
on
it
the card.
at the Kentucky Wildcat Stadium, and I took my dad to the Kentucky Louisville football game, but we went to Cardinal Stadium for it.
Yeah.
Because he's a big Kentucky guy, and I was like, "Well, I'll take it. And you can drink here because you can buy beer at Cardinal Stadium." So, like I said, some schools are different. I think it's all just a preference,
You can buy prostitutes there too.
Yeah, dude, you can do anything at U of L, brother.
Okay,
Boys,
I guess
we need to
it's-
make a road trip.
Ask Ricky P.
Championship because they were buying prostitutes.
This
which
is
bullshit.
It looks like here we
What?
found
the
found
boys
the answer.
can't celebrate once they win.
I guess 80% of the colleges do allow you to buy beer. That's according to 2023, but whatever. I thought I heard the other day
That's a weird
that
way
they
to
weren't
word
selling
that.
beer.
Yes, beer is. Oh, I thought it was a year. Beer is not sold.
We're a week into the NFL. Who's your pick for the Super Bowl this year?
It's going to be Bengals Philly.
I got Bengals. I got Bengals Carolina, dude. The Cat Bowl.
Carolina won't. I don't think they will.
It's the Cat Bowl.
The Cat Bowl.
It's the Cat Bowl. I got
I know nothing about sports.
Bryce Young versus Joe Burrow in the
Yeah.
Cat Bowl.
I'm so happy we could talk about sports. Max doesn't watch football. He doesn't watch sports, but I love talking about sports. So
I
it's
love
like
football. I love football. I'll talk football all fucking day.
I think it'll be Bengals. Here's the thing: we looked. Our defense looked great game one, and I said if our defense was
defense looked fine.
anything better at all, we had a chance to go into back to
all
the Super Bowl.
Cincinnati needs is an average defense. If they had a top 20 defense, they're fine
But
because
we're
the
the-
offense is so
we have
good.
most-
Last year, they were like 31 out of 32,
Yeah,
like dog shit.
but we
Well,
have
if
the
they
most
wouldn't have
expensive
fired me
offense.
from coaching, we'd go to the Super Bowl every year.
I remember when you were at Penn
You do
State.
look like a coach.
Yeah, trust me.
You shouldn't have said those nasty things, Max. I
You look
told
like
you.
a coach.
You
You
got-
have the demeanor
Yeah.
of a girls basketball coach.
Yeah.
I can see that.
And what's going on in that locker room? Not okay.
That's who you should go for Halloween. Just put a polo on and a headset and
We're
walk
gonna give
around with a
We're gonna
playbook.
give him a Penn State fucking polo.
I'm pulling a Bill
And a
Belichick right
fucking-
now, but I'm not
Max is out-
60 years old,
Max is
so
up there,
you
he's
do the
like-
math.
All right, call the play. That guy just made a weird look at me.
Uh,
I can't.
Yeah, I
There's
think,
too much blue. 42.
RFK's banning it, guys.
I think the Bengals are going to be just fine, dude. I think we win 11 games this year, and I think we coast into the playoffs and make a run for it. AFC Championship game or bust. That's
we
my
just
standard.
barely beat the Browns.
That's a tough game, though.
They're a division
That's
rival.
the Battle of Ohio. They do this shit
Yeah.
every year. It's always a tough game because that's the division like that.
Also, our offense was not on. Our offense will warm up.
If that would have been Joe Burrow like week 6, 7, it would have been different.
Sign was in Neptune that week. I
Yeah,
did read.
his Gatorade wasn't in Mercury. Grow up, dude. You all about rose quartz crystals, dude.
Oh,
Don't know
yeah,
shit
dude.
about Gatorade, bro.
I don't. Is
I
it?
know a lot about Gatorade.
You guys ever been down to
Retrograde?
tailgate before one of the games?
Oh yeah.
Oh, bro,
I
I'm
went a
down
couple
there
years
doing
ago. It was
shot skis. Have you ever seen the shot ski?
Oh yeah.
Oh
dude.
my god, that's so much fun. And like my buddy's got a. It's very fun. They know the people with one of the Bengals buses, and my buddy Gus last year. This is so funny. He bent down during the winter. They have a industrial size heater. He bent down to pick up his beer. He
Got
dropped his
blasted
beer.
out.
Yes, correct. But dude, singed the left side of his beer.
His
It
face got
smelled like
blasted out.
shit.
They smell like shit the rest of the day.
Yeah.
We went for the Broncos game.
That was
and we
such a
tailgated
good
all
game.
day that, and it was sick.
They
dude.
they
It's a good time.
booked a show at Hi-Fi, and they were like, "Yeah, we're going to do the show during the Bengals Broncos game," and that was such a big game because that
We didn't know if they were going to make it to the
determined
playoffs or not.
if
Yeah,
we were going to make it into the
yeah.
playoffs. We ended up not because somebody else, the Chiefs, played
Yeah,
their
the Chiefs
starters,
played their starters to keep
which
us
was
out
such stupid.
because they're pieces of
But
shit,
whatever.
dude.
I tailgated
Anyways,
a U of L football game once, and there was a food truck out there. One of its tires popped, and it fucking sent a lug nut flying.
Oh.
Blasted this dude right in the dick. Clean off, dude. Seriously.
No, it did
Yes,
not.
it did.
It blew his
It
dick
almost
clean
killed
off.
him, dude.
Immediately started bleeding out the wazoo, dude. Literally, just all over the crotch of
a
his
lug
pants.
nut
And he's
took the
like,
nut
"Oh,
out?"
it took my dick off.
I flew home from the beach to come back from Myrtle Beach back to Cincinnati, and it was the 20-year anniversary of 9/11. And when I booked the flight, I was just not paying attention. So I had just got this new hoodie. It was Jason Takes Manhattan hoodie, and on the back it's got like Jason. He's got like a I Love New York sticker on his hockey mask, and on the front it says New York has a new problem. And here I am walking through somewhat of an abandoned airport on the 20-year anniversary of 9/11 because who wants to fucking fly that day?
Yeah.
And I'm like trying to not get in my head about it because that is kind of eerie. So I'm sitting there playing my my
It is, like,
Switch.
my favorite Jason.
And and it's mine. That's why I bought it's rules. And everybody's staring at my fucking jacket that says New York has a new problem.
That's what I
as
yell.
we board the plane.
That's what I yell before I get drunk.
Yeah,
I'm
it was
hammered, I'm
not-
Like, I'll
it's
bet
not
that,
a-
no problem.
Well, he asked me, we were in the airport, he's like, what's your favorite Star Wars character? And I couldn't hear him, so I yelled really loud. I said, Admiral Akbar.
It's a trap.
It's a trap, dude.
First of all, why is he your favorite, dude? He has like 2 seconds of screen
I
time.
like how his name sounds like Allahu Akbar. dude.
Okay.
That's correct.
Steven, you know what I'm talking about.
What do we have?
Fantastic.
We're at 40. We're cruising to this.
We're cruising,
Yeah,
dude. We're cruising. We get
probably
20
not
minutes
use
closer
those
to a
first.
cigarette, dude.
Yeah, minutes,
We
yeah.
should probably cut all that shit at the first, but yes.
are
And
you
you
talking
are
about?
professionals, you know
Just-
that.
Oh, you don't want to talk about. Oh, the
let's
first
sit
minute.
down and get
Okay.
into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, once Max says, "Welcome back to Drunken Buds," I'm E. Max
Yeah.
Jensen. We'll
I mean,
start
we
there.
usually
I'm
put
pretty
some
sure
of
I
the banter
introduced you
if it's
guys
interesting
first.
up front.
I love you.
I
Stop.
started with my
Let me
guest.
love you.
That I give a shit if anybody.
Gotcha.
cares.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
Oh no, I'm not getting blasted out by
I'm
Joey
hitting you with that.
McIntyre.
I'm hitting you with that Caitlin Clark, bro.
That's
Give me a-
that's wide said. dude.
Somebody give me a room temp Coca-Cola to drink.
We need to. You know what I think we should do? We should all get Caitlin Clark jerseys. I think
I love
Vince and
Caitlin
I.
Clark.
She's
Got that
phenomenal.
wide set
I'm
thing.
not a
She's-
Jersey guy.
She's
dude.
my
Really?
favorite basketball
I wish
player.
you could just buy like a sports T-shirt. You know?
And they make those.
I actually have a Michael Jordan 1995 championship shirt that is going on eBay for like $800.
Damn.
Right now. It's
Yeah.
my brother's.
You know,
should sell it.
I think it was.
We should all steal it from your brother and
Well,
sell
I thought
it.
it looked vintage, and I know all those like young dipshits are buying crappy clothes just because they're
Yeah.
vintage.
I've got like 87 Dale Earnhardt shirts in a box at the house. You guys can fucking have. It's not that deep.
Let me get a
fun.
Dale
Let 'em have
Earnhardt
them,
shirt.
dude. Make it-
You gotta pay a little bit because I love Dale
Tuesday
Earnhardt,
when we
but-
were at the Funniest Person Finals, it was very funny because they put the stream on next door for the comedians, right? And over the loudspeakers, we couldn't hear it. They had the WNBA game on,
Oh yeah.
and one of the I forget who it was. Some female comic was like, "Man, they need to turn this off. This is ridiculous. We need to watch the stream. All the comedians, something we care about." I'm like, "Are you saying we should silence the WNBA?" She was like, "This isn't a WNBA game." I'm like, "Yes, it is." And you
it
just said
is.
that,
And it is.
and you just speak clearly into my lapel, and I've got your ass. I got you all on video. Yeah.
Turn this trash off.
The funniest
Women
in
trying to
Cincinnati
keep
was
women
great.
down.
That was a great time. That was a great
I
night.
was a
I
good
had
night,
that was
dude.
one of the funnest times that I've had in a while.
one of the best nights of my life.
We were gonna like stay and chill. After the
Oh yeah, well
show
I'm getting
off.
it tatted on me.
So-
Yeah.
Just one up you. Oh, I had a better time.
Last instance since 2025.
Yeah, bananas is
You
gonna
were
clash.
No, I just had a great.
I just had a great time at the event.
Just a night to remember, dude.
It's fine.
You should be just brutally honest that too. I had a really fun time at Go Bananas funniest person. That would be.
But you got it
that's the
on like
tag.
an open Bible, so it
If I
looks like
could,
it's a quote.
If I could have remembered the date from that first time I went to B List, I would have got it tattooed on me. It was the best night of my life, dude.
Damn.
And it really was, man.
It was just so cold that night that I couldn't believe he said that. I'm having a good time.
He was like, dude, we were just in Vegas for Skankfest. Like, how could you say? And I'm like,
Yeah.
it's just the vibe. They invited us to
He
smoke
was
with
just
them.
rubbing elbows with Dave Attell. And
Yeah, I'm hanging out with
Literally
all these
my
guys,
favorite
and then now
comedian.
I'm sitting outside, freezing cold, smoking a blunt with fucking Charlie Badger and Max Jensen, and I'm like, it's the greatest night of my life.
I want
dude.
to. I do
After
want to go.
everybody just
but
bombed
it's
at
tough.
Yeah.
It's fun if you, like I said, if you join that Facebook group and wait till like October, people will be selling their tickets for cheap.
Dirt cheap, yeah.
If you go to this Pornhub video and then in the comments you
Yeah.
can get tickets. Nobody's using that chat
Yeah,
anymore.
Before it got banned, I was trying to come up with a funny way to use them, not on stage, but I
Yeah.
was finding the craziest Pornhub comments, bro. Like
Oh, yeah.
people are. I don't know if y'all get really frequent comment sections a lot, but you know how they're always the craziest places on earth.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
They are.
Every once in a while, you find one of those type of videos that's got like a 5,000-6,000 comment deep section, and you scroll through that and see the arguments those people are having with each other.
Yeah.
It's insane.
They're having a better time than we are.
Really politically educated people in the
There are
Pornhub
moral
comments.
Conspiracies.
Oh no.
What?
There are people that think that Riley Reid has been Avril Lavigne. You know what I mean? They think she's a body double. That the real.
That's
Yeah, there's porno
insane.
conspiracies, dude.
Oh my god, dude.
They're out there.
When's somebody gonna body double me? I mean, I'm trying to get double bodied in a porn video.
Body me, hate my place, dude. You know what I mean?
I followed one of those pages on Instagram that just shows the intro to gay porns, and they're fantastic. I'll start
They show
sending
the
you guys
intro
some,
and the
man.
main part and the
outro is my
ending.
favorite.
There was one the other day. This guy, they were like at a factory, and this dude's like sitting there, and he looks at the other guy, and he's like, "Man, you ever fucked a chick on the tailgate of a truck?" And the dude turns around, he's like, "What are you talking about, dude? You're fucking gay. Like everybody in here knows you're gay." And he's like, "So have you?" And he's like, "Yeah, I fucked a girl on a tailgate before." And he's like, "You want to try it with the guy?" And the dude's like, "Yeah, man, I'll try anything once." And then like it cuts off, and he walks over to him, and I'm like, "This is the content I live for, dude. This is fantastic."
I like the end where the guys tattoo all over each other.
When he spits ink.
They spit ink on each other, dude.
Where the fuck did you get pizza?
Out of
She
a bag.
brought it with her in a Ziploc.
She brought it for the
She
dog.
puts all our pizza in bags.
She said, "I got to keep that Chameleon's pizza on me at all times, dude. Chameleon's pizza rules."
Didn't you say you ordered like 30 pizzas for the after party of This Place Sucks?
I cried. I
people
was
ate, like,
really, I was
one.
really drunk, and
I was sending it home.
You cried?
I was really drunk at the after party, and I
I'm so hungry.
was so hungry, and I seen they had all these pizza boxes that I started sobbing,
Yeah.
and everybody said, "What's wrong with you?" And I was like, "It's pizza." It's
You guys should tell that story of when
And
you were
then-
at Stewart
That's for the
party
sins.
and the brother asked you guys. that was hilarious. I love that story.
I will tell it. We got invited to a party at AJ York
And
and Kenton Bear.
They rule. Love them.
They rule. Great guys, great comics. They invited us to their party, and me and him are standing in the corner. I'm vibing. I'm chain smoking per usual. I've got my
Maxing.
black leather jacket on. He's all dressed in black. And I forget and pardon me for not remembering his name, the eldest bear that was there that night.
I think it was Bernard.
Yeah,
It's like Trent or
Yeah,
He's
I think
got
it is
the gray
Trent.
in his hair. Very handsome guy. He comes up and he says, "And there's no way to not be a douchebag about this, but who do you guys know here?"
He said that?
Yeah, dude.
And I was like, dude, let's go.
And I was like,
He's not a comic, so there's no
We're
way of him
comedians,
knowing.
man.
But
Yeah,
was
who does
cracking
he
me
know
up.
there?
yeah,
It's a room full of
kind of
comics.
badass.
His two brothers that lived there.
Yeah, I guess.
It was funny though.
He
it was
wasn't
cool.
being a dude.
No, he
but
was
it,
fine.
It was funny.
It was fucking hilarious, dude.
Yeah,
And we're like, just like everybody. Like we know everybody here.
I
What
was
do you
like,
mean,
everybody
dude?
but you, actually.
Jackson, you're the only guy we don't know here. And then
know
Ken
now,
jumped
dude.
off the porch twice, and I thought that was neat.
Who did?
what?
Ken did a sick gainer off the deck.
We said you
into a
can't
pool
do that,
wasn't
and
there.
he did it.
It's funny because I went to see Conor O'Malley with him, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm not drinking this month. After that party, I had way too much."
What he really
like, yeah.
he resembles Rob Gronkowski all the way down to laugh, yeah. And then he was drunk, and he was like, he just jumped up on the thing, and then jumped all the way off the porch. And then I don't guess that he got enough reaction because he did it. See, he did it
He wanted
twice.
more people to
He
know.
did it twice.
We erupted with applause.
Yeah, we
the
thought it was
first time.
badass, yeah.
Standing ovation the
Yeah,
second time.
yeah, but
And-
not to him though. It wasn't enough.
And, you know, he did some bows and went inside. I thought he'd hurt his ankle, but it turns out he was
No.
upset because he thought we didn't think it was badass.
And we loved it, dude. We thought it was sick. He come out and
then
did it
he
again.
told his
dude.
brother, he's like, man, I jumped off the porch twice and I got nothing.
I'm bombing out here.
His brother was telling us about it. I was like, we gave him a fucking
We thought it was the
standing
coolest thing
O.
ever, dude.
There's 12 people out here. It's the best reaction.
Yeah. Shout out to the Bears.
The
They're all
neighbors started
right.
lighting
fucking
off
rule.
fireworks.
I love the Bears.
They did.
As soon as he jumped.
Oh, yeah, you guys want some
Yeah.
bottle rockets? I got a shitload of them in my
yeah.
car.
Yeah.
And then the
Regular
broad
rockets?
day.
Just because
I
I'm
would love
Lebanese doesn't really mean I'm just carrying rockets. I guess that is crazy that I'm Lebanese carrying around bottle rockets in my
If
car.
you-
That's a wild move.
I
Ever make a
still.
sparkler bomb, dude?
Max has told a story about how
yeah,
he,
yeah.
he loves
We used to
it.
make all kinds of bombs when I was a kid, dude. We were bored. My brother's sister is like a fucking chemist and used to make all these bombs and rocket fuel and shit. So we used to just blow everything up. So
Hell yeah.
My buddy Justin Hearn, rest in peace, dude. He made one of those toilet cleaner bombs.
Yeah.
Toilet cleaner and aluminum foil. We were at this chick's house, and he threw it off the porch out into the yard. And when he did it, like he walked out the front door and threw it. When he did, the dog ran out behind him and chased him, dude, and was like 3 feet from it when it exploded. He was fine, but it clearly scared the shit out of him.
Didn't somebody dig a
Dog
giant
went
hole
deaf.
in town when we were kids and like fill it up with gas and blow it up? Wasn't that a thing? Wasn't there like a massive explosion one time we were young?
I feel like it was that tobacco barn.
No, it actually burnt down. This was like somebody's backyard.
One of them burnt down. But
Yeah,
one of
and
them
then
somehow- like somebody
the old warehouse behind the school burnt
Is that
down
when you
in
guys-
town.
Yeah.
Was that when you guys were behind the post office sucking each
Yeah,
other off?
we were too busy trying to clean up, and then all the fire trucks were just passing us.
We used to top off the mailman for free postage, dude, so we could send in our Mad Magazine subscription.
Yeah, somebody burnt down that warehouse for sure. That was like right behind my house.
That kid killed himself in that other one, if you remember, listening to like Marilyn Manson or something. No, he was listening to ICP, and everybody was like, ICP is satanic. And then they burnt that. That was the warehouse that they burnt down.
But
And some kids got in
somebody
trouble.
dug a hole in their backyard and they filled it up with all sorts of flammable objects and they blew it up and it was like a mile high. I mean, it was a huge explosion. And
Yeah.
like somebody thought that the town had gotten bombed. You know?
We used to go to field parties, dude, and I'd bring like 50 lighters with me. I just go in like the Walmart and steal the big 10 packs from the camping section.
Can I?
And we'd walk by the fire and just throw the lighters in. And this would escalate till at one point we went to a party with like 4 cans of Axe on it. And we threw those in the fire, dude, and they were shooting like torpedoes and flames out. It was sick.
Can I tell the story
People
about
hated us.
the night me and you saw the monster truck run over all those cars at that party?
Oh, yeah.
I think you just told it.
No, that's not the story. That's not the
That's
story
like
though.
1%.
Yeah, so we were at an event called Party Palooza, and Party Palooza was like all the surrounding counties would get together and have a giant field party, and there'd be like 500 people there.
Because that's what you do in Madison,
Yeah,
Indiana.
yeah.
That's what that sounds
Yeah.
like.
4-year-olds.
Yeah. So I'm at this party, and I run in to Jordane, and I hadn't seen him in a while. We hadn't been hanging out as much. And I said, "Hey man, do you have anything on you?" And he said, "Yeah." And I said, "Well, can I come up to the car and get some?" And he said, "Yeah." So I come up to the car, and we're rummaging around in the trunk, and this dude pulls up, and he's in this giant, jacked up fucking Dodge Ram, fucking, you know, definitely compensating for something.
Yeah.
And he's like screaming at us, and I'm like, dude, I'm just trying to fucking buy weed, dude. Leave me alone. Yeah. I'm trying to get home. I've been working 17 hours,
There's
you know.
hundreds of people down there in the field
Yeah.
not going to come.
No, yeah.
He's like, well, I'm going to hit him. We were like,
Yeah. All right, whatever. So we leave and we walk back down the hill into the clearing where the party's at. And we're like casually telling people, like, yeah, there's some dude up there threatening to run over everybody's cars, you know, whatever. And like everybody started getting concerned that like he was really going to do it. So we all go back up there, and sure enough, he did. And there was like maybe 10, 11 cars, just all their doors are caved in, all their windows are busted out. Like he just ramped straight through all of these cars. Kind of fucking cool, dude. I don't know where he's at today, but I fucked with him, man. I think it was neat.
Jeff almost killed somebody. A buddy of ours got arrested and kicked the back window out of the cop car and escaped.
Damn.
God, you guys are so cool.
This was like 2014, I think.
God, you guys are so cool.
Yeah, Jeff fought like 18 people that night. It was sick, dude. It was a good night,
Then he
man.
tasered you.
And
Jeff is the one guy that I'm like, I'm glad he's on my
tasering,
side.
The tasering was about the same time. That was the same Jeff. I think it was the same year when he tased me at the party.
same time period, different party.
Yeah, we did a lot of
The
partying.
dude that he beat up and almost killed, as everybody was leaving, we were riding out in the back of somebody's truck. He tried to sucker punch our buddy Zeke and missed and hit his wife.
Oh my god.
And he was also talking mad shit to Jeff's sister as well, which is what kind of engaged that.
And
Damn.
like 3 other people, our buddy Sean Womack and some huge motherfuckers stomped him out.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
We've seen a lot of crazy shit. We've
Yeah.
seen a lot of crazy parties, bro. We had a
Country
good time.
parties are I'll tell you
Badass,
this,
dude.
I've been way more terrified out in the country with some of them farm boys than I've ever been in the inner city.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They're wild.
I threw one.
Speaking of which,
what
Halloween
year we
party
at?
in Madison, Indiana.
I live in a nice small town, dude.
Yeah.
It's gonna be in my nice residential community. I'm not
Is
taking
this
you out in the middle of the-
2025? Are we in 2025? Okay, so 2022 or 3, I had another party palooza. I threw one myself. And I think we had about 100 people showed up. And I mean, it was cool. It wasn't nearly... Nothing bad happened, and I think that's why it was not as well received as the others.
Yeah.
Because we're all
There was
we're all old now. Yeah, we're all old now. Everybody was just trying to hang out around
There's
the
no
fire and
story
drink.
to
Like there was no,
tell.
there was nothing crazy happened, so it just kind of gets lost in the shuffle. But it was a nice send off, as in like I need to stop. Like we need it's dead. Like we're all paying taxes and have families, and like we're all
Right.
Because I wasn't paying taxes when I was 21 or nothing, but.
Good man.
Yeah, we quit. We retired it. It's dead. Now we do real comedy shows and invite people out for that.
Still not
And
paying
we close
taxes
the bar at
though.
11, dude. Don't let anybody get too drunk.
Yeah, it's fine. It's
I
cool,
don't drink
dude.
at all. He drinks like twice a year.
I got so fucked up
Like, gets
at
drunk
the
like
last
twice.
live show.
Gotcha.
I ate like half one of those pieces I was crying over, and I puked it up everywhere. Bro. And I woke up and Jeff had like a cold towel on my neck. And he was like, "Puke some more out, buddy. It's okay. You got to get it out of you. You got to get it out of your
Sad
system."
pizza is
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah, I was sobbing, dude. I get emotional, man.
That's what I love about Jeff. He's loyal.
He is,
That
dude.
motherfucker
he
will
is.
be there to
He
save
is.
your life
He
and
he wanted to punch
you.
me so bad while I was in that vulnerable spot. I could see it. I know he just wanted to be like, just tag me one
For
time
being
and
a
laugh.
pussy.
Yeah.
Dude,
Hey, you
last
puking.
time I did B-list, which was ages ago. It's like back in the early spring.
Yeah.
I was telling Jeff about how I got into it with a guy there. Like while I was on stage, there was y'all might have been there. There was like a dude that night who was just talking shit.
I remember.
To everybody.
I remember.
And he talked directly to me, and I was like, "You're still sitting on your stool, dude. What are you doing? Like, chill out." And I told Jeff about it like later. And he was like, "Describe him to me." He was like, "I live in the neighborhood."
Describe him to me.
Jeff will hunt him down, dude.
I was like, "It's cool."
Jeff
It was
rules.
just a drunk guy.
Jeff's that one dude that I'm glad that not only we stayed friends with, but I'm glad that you guys got to meet.
If
that
it would
is
have
in
been
with you guys,
Jeff
you know?
instead of Charlie Hall out back of
Oh,
that
thank
red
you.
bicycle
He would've
hole,
Thank God.
that kid would be dead.
Yes,
is what I'm
yes.
saying.
Jeff and my brother, you've met my brother once.
Yeah.
You've seen him once. He will roll hard for you.
Doesn't look anything like you.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And him
A
and Jeff were
different
like,
dad?
tight
he
growing
and
up.
Jeff were best friends.
Oh, really?
Because Jeff's like 5 years younger than me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
2 years younger than him.
yeah.
But yeah, they were different dads.
Different. Okay.
His dad recently died.
Oh.
But yeah, dude, they're both
Sad time.
big fighters.
Yeah, they love
Yeah.
that shit. I'll tell you a quick story about his brother, dude. I was at this house party one night, which is usually how all these start. And me and a buddy of mine were outside pissing, and we had heard rumblings that his brother was on the way over there to beat this dude up that was with his ex-girlfriend at the time. And the dude that he beat up was a total piece of shit. I'm not going to name names, but he fucking sucked. And my buddy that I was out there pissing with, he's like, man, dude, if Sinjin gets over here, brother, man, it's going to be bad, dude. He's going to fuck him up. And I'm like, yeah, dude, probably. Like, I'm probably going to leave before the fucking cops get here. So I come through the house. I come through the kitchen. Kind of a similar setup how you guys have, like the kitchen and then, into the dining room. So I come in and everybody's like looking out the front door. And I'm like, the fuck's going on? And I peep out through the window, and there's his brother, dude. And he's already pulling his pants up and taking his shirt off, dude. Got his hat turned backwards. I'm like, oh no. I come outside, and I didn't see the initial first part of it, but when I come around, he had this dude up against, like, in between two cars and was just dog fucking the shit out of his head with his foot, dude. Like, badass. And I dapped him up. I got in the car with somebody else, and I left. And as we were like coming down the main like road in town, we passed like 3 cop cars going back to the party. So it was a good night. But that ruled. That was one of my favorites of his brother, dude, doing work, man. Yeah, putting in business.
Seen him. You've seen what he looks like.
Big motherfucker.
There's 2 separate guys, not gonna name names, that I had problems with and tried to fight, but they refused to fight me. And then both of them instead fought my brother and got beat up.
Hey, I just gotta say, if I was fighting one of you two, it would be you.
That's what I told the second guy, who was my neighbor at the time. He came to the door like the night that he got beat up.
I was there for that one too.
Several friends, and he's like, "Where's your brother?" And I was like, "Hey man, I know we're cool now, but I think you should fight me instead." And he was like, "No, dude, your brother won't quit talking shit." And I was like, "Dude,
he's allowed to."
Trust me, dude.
Was on his way back from Pennsylvania, so he pulls up after like a 14-hour car ride, walks up on the porch, sets his bag down, walks right over to dude, scoops him up, and dumps him on his fucking head on the concrete. Fight over.
Yeah.
Then the dude's dad comes out. My brother kicked the shit out of him, dude. It was a bad night, dude.
Generational
Bad,
trauma.
Yeah.
I'm not like that, though.
No, we're the chill ones, dude. We're the ones that don't want to fight no more.
Only ever been in fights with what?
In jail and prison, where I had no other choice.
Right,
Yeah.
backed into a corner.
Yeah. It's the only time I don't like. He will seek it out.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I think there's just some people that are looking to fight always. Like that kid behind Red Bicycle Hall, he went out looking for a fight.
And honestly,
it
it's
wasn't
crazy
anything with me.
that Charlie Hall stopped me from saying anything or doing anything. Like I was outside, and I was like, "Fuck that kid," because I didn't know at the time how young he was. I'm glad I didn't hit him, but Charlie was like, "Yo, man, it's bad business, dude. That's bad business."
Yeah, Charlie.
I'm telling you, dude. Like you
great
can't.
Charlie Hall being
Yeah,
the
man, you can't.
the
you can't
voice
do
of
that.
reason.
You can't do
gotta
that, dude.
reevaluate.
You had a great show, bro. It's a great set. Like you can't just hit him. Like
Well, you
That's
guys
gonna
all
look
went
bad for your
inside,
next show.
and then when you guys came back outside, I
love
literally
Charlie.
said to all you guys, I was like, "Oh, what's up, guys? This guy's being really aggressive with me." I told you guys straight up because I wanted him to be like ostracized from the group. I was hoping if enough of us ignored him,
Right,
he'd
yeah,
just leave.
yeah.
I didn't remember that part. I had one interaction with him that night when he like first appeared. I
Yeah,
think we were out.
Yeah, I did too, and he didn't
I was
seem
about
like
to say
that.
he said
you know.
something before the show, right?
Yeah, he was asking if we were on the show and stuff like that, but didn't
Like, I
say
am the
anything
show.
too crazy.
It's my
He
fucking
did
show.
say this year was a lot better than last year, and then he pointed at me, and I was like, "That's fucked up."
Yeah,
dude.
and that's
I'm gonna
crazy, dude.
I already talked to his mother.
I'm
You know,
gonna
I
do
told
it
his
again.
mom.
Yeah, I heard you on the last pod. I listened to the last episode.
Yeah, that is crazy though.
I didn't know about it till then. I texted him.
That
I was like, "You
happened.
know about this?" He's like, "Vaguely, yeah." And I was like, "Why didn't?"
I
anybody
just
tell me?"
remember
He's like,
Charlie
"It was a
Hall
big deal."
stopping me.
I didn't
That's
think it was
what
a
I
big deal
remember.
either.
Hey, man.
Like I said,
Man,
He's gonna say,
Your
"Hey,
Charlie
I don't
Hall
want the
voice
bartender
cracks me
to
up.
I
see
love
it at my
Charlie,
show
dude.
next time.
yeah.
I do a
I
good
told
Charlie
other people
Badger
They
too.
couldn't bring their teenage kids. Why is he
Yeah.
there?
Why is
Yeah.
a teenage kid at this comedy show, anyways? That's where people can drink freely. Nobody's checking IDs at the door. They didn't
Nah.
check IDs at the bar.
It's 18 and up,
Yeah.
but they were very loose at the bar.
They-
Yeah.
You know. But I know she was checking some IDs.
Yeah.
Why
I
is
She
seen
just
it.
assumed we were all good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's served
Makes
you
sense.
before.
Yeah.
We are we're at an hour 5.
And she's like the nicest person ever. She was so sweet
I
and
also
kind.
think we should do an hour 15. What do you
Hour
think?
Yeah, we'll go a
15.
few more minutes just to make
That's
sure
fine.
we've got, because with the dog and all that. And, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The dog
And
and
we
all
love
that.
a dog,
The
dude.
turtle came in here while you were gone.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
what do you
comes
say?
flapping through, making noise and shit. We're like, damn,
Believe it
dude.
or not, he did start counting by 2. And he had
Yeah.
that
Yeah, he had that
back
fucking
on.
ball cap on backwards. He was
You
mad.
say, hey, can you guys blast my show?
He snapped at me, dude. Got one of my fingers.
Oh, that's crazy. Right,
a box
as
turtle.
The tortoise got out the front door, this fucking hair went zooming by.
Hell yeah.
All right, I think we should end on that, honestly.
Tax this dick, dude.
Well, thanks for coming, guys. Do you guys have anything you want to promote?
Yeah, I got a couple of shows. I got one coming up. I'll be on Planet of the Tapes at the end of this month with him. He's hosting, and then I've just got a spot on there. And then I'll also be on the showcase at the Comet November 29th, I believe.
Nice.
The early show at 7. 28th or 29th.
I think the 29th.
I think it was 29th, yeah.
29th.
That's the only 2 shows aside from our Halloween show.
Throw your
that
Instagram out there,
I'm doing.
too.
Yeah, follow me at Wampus Cat Joe. That's WampusCatJoe.
I'll have it in the description. I put
And
everyone's
follow
in the
our
description.
podcast, This Place Sucks, as well. Mr. Dane?
Oh, yeah, follow This Place Sucks. At Jordane Edmondson on Instagram. I'm at Planet this Monday, and then again the 29th, hosting with Joey. Then our Halloween show, and then I'm on the late show November 29th at the Comet.
Nice.
So, yeah, we'll both be there on 2 different
Rad.
shows.
Yeah.
That'll be a fun show then.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Be sick,
That's
dude.
it. Check
Thank
out
you
the
guys for
Comet.
having us on. This is
Thanks
great.
for coming,
Absolutely.
We love
guys.
you
Thanks
guys.
for fucking
This
being
is
here.
awesome, man.
Yeah, this
I
is
had
fun.
blast.
Yeah.
Yeah, this has been fun. Oh, yeah.
Max,
Sick,
what are
dude.
you just on Instagram?
I'm going to be on their Halloween show the
24th.
24th of October,
Yeah.
the spooky month. Showcase November 1st at the Comet. I'm on the late one. I think that's all I got right now. Check out my Instagram, Chill Sando. You know where to find me. You know I'm headlining all the clubs across this country. Just buy tickets. All right, Steven, your turn.
I don't really have. I mean, I'll have dates coming for you soon about the Pro-Am and going back up to Bricky's. But I have. I'm also
back to
on the Bombs
Bricky's.
Away comedy showcase on. I think that what is it? November 11 or November 1.
That's the 1st of November. You're on the same. Are you on the early or late?
I have no idea.
He didn't tell you.
You think it says it? 7
He-
p.m.
7. Oh, he's on the early. So Steven will be on the early that day. I'll be on the late.
And that's
It'll
neat.
be a fun time.
That's neat. You
That's
guys
how
are on
they
the
do
early
it.
late at that
Yeah.
one. We're on the early late at that.
That'll
I
be
like
fun.
that. That's
All
neat.
right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Come back next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace.